Okay, so we're working on bone structure of the hand from memory. Which the key point, um, let's see, what can I do? What kind of hand position? Some of once you get really, really involved with art, uh, it depends on what your vocation is. If you really want to be a technician with regards to visual art, uh, which I'm not yet. I'm approaching a higher level than I was at before. So the point being, okay, let's just do one more. Gee willikers. Okay. And you could take a look. One thing that Disney taught us, I mean, among many things, really, but if you look at some of the early animator sketches, he would send the animators to art school in California and Hollywood, where they set up Walt Disney production studio. It got set up back in around 1922. He started doing Alice comedies, which he was combining live action with drawn animation figures, which at the time, in terms of filmmaking, we don't need to get too involved with that, but at the time it was stop action. Okay, which, even now, the computer programs that do that do what once was done, basically by Disney and his pioneers. What he would do is send his artists to art school to learn how to draw beautiful figurative, it was like art. It was art, but animated art. And he started, let me just, a little footnote, he started with Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was stolen from him by Nick Skank rather, and some other thieves that used to just, they would, money men that had no appreciation for what Walt was doing, which if I was working for him, I'd say Mr. Disney, and he'd say, no, call me Walt or you're fired. And I'd say, okay, fire me. Because that's why my upbringing is to call people Mr. or Mrs., especially people of respect. And if I get fired, that's fine, because ultimately, I don't know. I don't think anyone would fire you for being too respectful, but there are people that in the workplace that want to keep things informal, but they're doing it for the wrong reason. So that, they might say, oh, well, my name is Walt, or my name is Jack, and I insist that you call me Jack, and we're still friends. I'm going to fire you, but we're still friends. And I'm like, well, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm going to keep the things respectful and professional. Okay, and it's a crazy, dangerous world out there in terms of work and trying to survive and everything. Everybody must probably know that, I would think. I don't know. But I wasn't happy with this really bad rendering there, that I tried to do some kind of hand position, which I'm not going to, I could figure it out, but it would take a lot longer. And by the time I do that, no one would be looking at my channel. The main thing is, what I'm going for is quick, technical, like rendering, like stuff that you could do. All of this I did while I'm talking. And the point I'm trying to make is that just do what you love doing. And if you don't love doing it, learn to love doing it. And if you can't do that, do it anyway, and then maybe you'll start to enjoy it. August 20th, 2025.